Hello and welcome to TGP Wrestling. This is Wrestling Coffee. What you've just seen on YouTube is I've had 4 cups of coffee today, and I told Kyle I was going to scream down the mic in the first 2 seconds, but I'm not going to do that without a headphones warning. So you've got a headphones warning in about 3 seconds. So 3, 2, 1. Woo! Wrestling Coffee, baby! God, I'm so hyped. I've got energy. Sorry for that, Kyle. I did give them a
This is such a good advertisement to not drink coffee.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
Kyle,
hot diggity dog.
What coffee are you drinking today?
Right now I'm drinking a not Americano, not the same one I was drinking in the previous episode.
Yeah, a week later he's got the same coffee on his desk. I've got Nescafe Zero again. It's an old staple for me. It's classic. It's nice and easy. It's mostly because I don't have the pods for my coffee machine, so I just drink instant coffee at the minute. But it's a nice instant coffee. I got eight things of it from Costco for a good price. Costco membership pays for itself.
Stop talking about Costco.
This episode is sponsored. No, it's not. I tell you what, if we ever got a Costco sponsorship, that'd be damn right the best day of my life. Easily.
This man, unironically, we're just getting ready to record, having a goofy little chat, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so excited to go to Costco on Friday, brother. Like, you're in your 20s. You don't need to be saying that right now.
Only just in my 20s. Let's have it right. Anyway, last intro was 3 minutes. This is under 2. Today's topic of yapping is going to be, I'm going to give a wrestler to Kyle, and you guys can play at home as well. Make sure to play at home. It'll be good fun. I'm going to give a wrestler's name to Kyle, past and present. So it could be anyone that's ever wrestled. WWE only. We'll keep it WWE only for this, just because I don't want the pool to be too big. Kyle is going to tell me what he thinks their favorite drink would be. Now, drink doesn't necessarily mean alcohol. It can be any drink that Kyle thinks, you know what, Desert Island, that's the one drink they ask for. Like their last meal on death row, what do you want to drink with your meal? This is what they're going to say. Now, I understand that's probably a difference because I would probably have something really strong for my last drink. But I'm going to start this episode off by saying this, Kyle. I'm going to give you what my favorite drink is, right? I am a beer man, but outside of beer, it's an Aperol Spritz. Phenomenal.
Yeah, you really do love your Aperol. Me personally, I'm not a biggest fan of it. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's just
very bitter.
It is something. What is my favorite drink? I don't know. It's gonna be really boring. I just like rum. I'm not the biggest fan of white rum, but I just like rum.
Like a spiced rum. I like.
Yeah, like a spiced rum. Like I honestly, they could give me spiced rum on its own, and I just fucking love that shit.
Oh yeah,
it's just yummy.
You like the rum I gave you, didn't you? The one I can't remember what it's called. The one with the orangutan on it from Nottingham. Really good.
Yeah, that's good shit.
It's a good answer. I will say, Kyle at the family barbecue will drink whatever I put in his hand.
Yeah, that is true. You just give me stuff, and I
give him anything, and he drinks it.
Who turns down a free drink?
Idiots.
I'm not disrespectful. Someone who wouldn't turn down a free drink is our first wrestler.
Oh, segue. Nice.
Yeah, because you said we're 3 minutes or 2 minutes in, and we're actually at 4 minutes in now. We've still not started.
I feel like that counts as starting.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not.
Give me a wrestler and we'll start. For real.
I always have to, I'm going to always this once and for all. My camera's here. I look here because this is where Kyle is. And I get lost in them big brown eyes. I can't help it.
Oh, why you got to mention the eyes? Out of all of the positive features I've got, you talk about my little eyes. Unbelievable.
Let's proceed. Your first wrestler is Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Right. I think this is an interesting one.
Thank you for giving me
that one.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm feeling like he's a tequila kind of guy. Before we were on about maybe like a Long Island iced tea. You don't think he's that kind of guy. However, I've changed my mind on it as well.
Mid sentence.
Tequila Sunrise.
Oh,
It's a bit more fruity, and you know what? I think he is a bit more fruity. I mean, it's quite clear how fruity he is.
I think Dominic Mysterio could drink anything because he's just got game. That guy's got so much game, he could drink anything and he'd still look like an absolute Chad. Not to be confused with Chad Gable.
Either that or like a Desperados, that's what I'm thinking. Like the tequila beer. I love Desperados. They're great.
Yeah, they are nice actually. You go very tequila based with this. Speaking
I don't know, he makes me think of a tequila kind of boy.
I've never seen pictures or anything of Dom drinking alcohol. I imagine he does though. I don't think he's one of these people that doesn't drink.
You know, if one of these don't drink, and this is just like the most awful like episode where we just assume everyone drinks.
I've got you some interesting wrestlers later on, don't worry. We'll come back to that. That's a full circle moment.
I'm so terrified.
But speaking of tequila, hey, like this. Drain the Cock Johnson owns a tequila company, Terramana. I've not had it. I do want to try it though, because I love tequila. I'm a bit of a. What are you laughing at? Why are you laughing so much?
Dog, I can't believe you absolute straight face just draining the Cock Johnson. Is it if you hadn't thought about it? Is if that's just so natural to you that like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. No, I'm more of a Patron man when I drink tequila. It's very nice. I have the silver Patron. It's gorgeous. Terramana's on my list to try. But just because he owns part of a drinks company, do you think that the tequila is The Rock's drink of choice?
I honestly, I don't think Dwayne drinks a lot.
I could see him not.
He's so like beefy that I feel like he's kind of along that idea of my body's a temple kind of vibe. And honestly, at his age, looking like that, it kind of is a temple.
Oh yeah,
there's some secrets in there that I don't know how it's working. But if he was drinking,
it could be any drink, remember. It doesn't have to be alcohol. You know, it could be any drink.
I feel like when he wakes up in the morning, I feel like he's making like a diabolically healthy smoothie. Like he is down in like a thick, like green, mushy, fucking disgusting mess.
3 scoops of protein powder in there as well, just to give you like violent shits.
And then he's pumping my body weight on each arm.
Oh yeah, this guy's pushing 60. He's in insane shape.
Yeah, he reminds me of some other insane shaped old people.
Me?
No, brother.
That's disappointing.
Next person, I've got one for you.
Okay. Throw it back to me. Yeah.
So we're thinking fruity wrestlers. You know, Dominic, kind of fruity. You know who's really fruity? Seth Rollins.
Oh, that is a tough one. This is a tough one because I see Seth in like 2 schools. He's not a beer man. I don't see him as a beer man.
Yeah,
beer's a bit, no, it's not for him, right? I think he's a classier man than that. I can see Seth Rollins walking into a bar, going to the barman and saying, "I'll have an old fashioned." I think that guy, you'd think he'd go for something like a daiquiri, be a bit out there, but I think he's more understated than that. I think he's classier than that. I think an old fashioned is where I'd put him.
Weirdly, I was kind of along that vibe as well. Of like, he is fruity, but he's also got some sophistication.
He's got a bit.
I was thinking an espresso martini because I actually think that's quite a sophisticated cocktail.
Yes, it is. Could be. I could see that. I think definitely something cocktail related though. I don't think he goes in and orders like straight liquor or like beer.
Yeah, you're not seeing like some rainbow gradient in his drink.
Nah. This is an old school guy. It's an old school guy. I like you throwing it back to me. Now, there's a bit of a theme with the people I've picked. The theme being that they all either own or are related to drinks in some way. Right? So your next one is Kurt Angle.
Oh,
Now, he relates to drinks by loving a glass of milk with a big milk truck.
yeah, it's true. It's true.
Now, is that his favorite drink? I don't know. I'll let you decide.
Honestly, I feel like if Kurt Angle is drinking, I think he's having just a Coors Light or something. He's just having something really like, just it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Weird. That is so weird. Literally, in my head, I went, right, Bud Light. He
Yeah.
gives that vibe. He gives a light beer type vibe.
I think I don't know. I can just imagine him. Maybe it's the EDL nature of where I live. Bold men at a barbecue drinking light beers. I just imagine Kurt Angle fitting right in.
Yeah,
not with the
could see
EDL
that.
nature of it, but
yeah, I don't see him being very right wing. But I do think that he's on a light beer.
ironic, really, because he's a massive patriot. Did you know he wrestled with a broken neck?
Yeah, I did. Speaking of real Americans, Cody Rhodes.
Oh, okay, that real American.
Oh God, we've done it twice in 2 episodes. Cody Rhodes, famously sponsored by Wheatley Vodka, but I don't see Cody as a vodka man myself.
No, I think he drinks whiskey on the rocks, and I think he's a bit snooty about it as well.
Okay.
I think he's having some expensive whiskey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's got some like 50-year-old aged,
and he's got like a story about it as well.
He's the kind of guy that would sit there and speak to you about his drink before drinking it.
Yeah,
he'd speak to you about it for so long that the ice would have melted. He's that kind of guy.
It's diluted his expensive drink, and he's just like, but like, it's not about the drink itself; it's about the experience.
I don't see him. If I'm going to say whiskey, he's not. He's an American whiskey.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see him drinking Yamasaki. He's not got that on there. He's not got that. He's definitely drinking some American whiskey, some wild turkey, maybe. Maybe that's not as bougie for him. Maybe a bit of monkey shoulder. Again, not very bougie, but I think that's where he's at with it. You know, because he's a real American. He fights for the rights of every man and woman and child.
So true. So true. That's exactly Cody Rhodes in a nutshell.
Your next one is most people's favorite wrestler. So it's going to be tough to answer this one. Logan Paul.
Skip.
Prime.
No. I'm not. We're not talking about Prime. Skip.
He never drinks it, for sure.
Of course he doesn't drink it. It tastes like shit.
It is awful. Genuinely, it is awful. It always gives me headache.
I can't believe how much Robbie likes it. Like, genuinely.
I still don't think he's being serious. I still think there's no way he's being serious because, like,
But he has to be. Like, when we see him, he's always got a bottle of Prime. It's crazy.
I know, it's insane. It's like he's got bloody shares in it. But, like, honestly, every time I've drank a bottle of Prime, and it's only 2 or 3 times I've drank it, I've either not liked it or I've not liked it and it's given me a violent headache. And it's not the caffeine, because I drink loads of coffee. It's not a caffeine thing. There's something in Prime that seems to give me a headache. But I tried Mass the other day, I think it's called, which is Messi's sports drink. It tastes so much better than Prime. And it's not got all like the artificial sweetness and stuff in. Because Prime's almost like, it's got no sugar. It's got a lot of sweetener, though.
I don't even know why we're having this discussion, though. There is a peak of sports drink. And it is none of these fucking, like, celebrity brands. It's Lucozade Sport.
Yeah, I mean, Lucozade Sport is the best sports drink on the market. I'm not going to debate that with anyone. I could
live off of Lucozade Sport. That shit's amazing.
It's really nice tasting. It's not got caffeine in, so it gives you actual sustainable energy, not just spikes of energy. Is what I found with Lucozade Sport.
It's unbelievable.
And for a little hangover cure for all of you, while we're talking about drinks, Lucozade Original. It might not be the best tasting Lucozade, but that is a good hangover cure. You have a bottle of that, it sort you right out. It does get you where you need to go, which is what we're after. So I've got 3 more rests for you.
Okay.
There's one female wrestler, and then there's 2 male at the end.
Mm-hmm.
The next one I'm picking on the sort of lines of Seth Rollins, I'm going to pick Becky Lynch. And I've gone back and forth on this so many times to what I think she'd drink. It's really tough.
I have no idea.
That's
I feel
a hard
like I'm
one, isn't it?
between. I feel like I'm being really stereotypical by thinking like whiskey.
Like
I
a
got too much
Jameson's.
Conor McGregor in my head. You know what I mean?
Oh, a proper 12.
Yeah.
Not that nice. No, I really hope Conor McGregor's never going to listen to this. If he does, I'm not talking about you, bro. Proper 12 is just not nice. Jameson's clears it massively.
All right. Well, you and Conor McGregor can roll on the Weatherspoons floor. And honestly,
Yes.
that wouldn't even make it into the news with how McGregor acts at this point.
No.
I feel like she'd. You know what? Maybe we'll mix things up. I think she'd have like a strong beer. You know,
Do you?
she's the man.
Like a nice red ale, 7.5% called like, I don't know, monkey sperm or something like that.
Or a Guinness.
That one's stereo. I can't see her sitting at a bar with a Guinness. I think that's just because she's Irish, bro. I can't see her doing that. I could see maybe a limoncello spritz. I don't know why. When I see her I just think, man, I think a limoncello spritz. I think you could be. I don't know. Are you googling limoncello spritz?
Yeah.
Okay. I could see her sitting at the end of the bar with one of them. She'd get it in a tumbler.
Yeah.
She won't get it in a big glass. It'd be in a tumbler. I could see that. I think she's got that. If you're still listening at this point, by the way,
This is dead.
what are you doing? Right. 2 more.
Yeah, give me the 2.
Okay, this one's quite controversial. As a person. So I'm sorry about that in advance. What is Vince McMahon drinking?
Oh, that's fine. Piss. Next one.
Do you know in a weird kind of way? I can actually see him buying like, I don't know, like Tiger's urine and drinking it because he thinks it makes him strong.
No, I think he's drinking his own piss. I think he's on that level of like, oh, when you drink your own piss, it's like it's natural and healthy, and that's why I'm so jacked. As he like hides all of the steroids he's taken.
Allegedly.
No, there's no allegations there, bro. You just use your eyes.
I think he's the type of guy that would do what I said. I think he would genuinely get like a lion or a tiger and drink their piss. I think he's that kind of guy.
He's drinking it straight from the tiger.
I tell you, I mean, there's no purer way to get it. Unfiltered.
Awful conversation.
Yeah,
somehow we've got worse from the Becky Lynch one.
I'm bringing it back full circle though, because the last one is actually I've got 2 more because there's a few that didn't go on very long. You skipped one of them. Sheamus, and I say Sheamus because this is a fun one because he loves a drink. He always talks about the fact that he loves a drink. However, he's also quite fitness. Like he loves his fitness as well. So I don't know. It's a difficult one with Sheamus. He definitely drinks Guinness, right? I think there's loads of pictures of him drinking Guinness. I don't know if that's what he'd go for. Like that's the drink I'm going to have.
I feel like he is just a beer guy.
Yeah,
like, I don't know what it is. I genuinely could see a world where him and Drew are just sat at like my local pub.
Drew's the next
and
one.
It wouldn't faze me.
You can add these together because Drew's going to be the next one, so we can talk about.
Yeah, if I walked into my local pub and I saw Sheamus and Drew there, I think, honestly, they're just buying like the most average, like from the tap, like beer they can get there. I don't think they're thinking that much. I think they're going for the experience, you know.
I don't see them walking into Weatherspoons and getting a Ruddles though. I feel like
I'm not saying the shittest one. I'm just saying like you walk up, you don't know what they've got on tap. It's like, oh, it's a San Miguel. I'll have a San Miguel.
I can't see either of them drinking lager personally. I kind of agree on the
Really?
lines of beer, but I do think that so Seamus, I feel like, is in all of his Instagram stuff and everything he ever posted, he's always drinking a Guinness. I think he might be stereotypical Irish in this and just drink Guinness. But, and I'll be honest with
It
you,
wasn't all right when I said Becky was stereotypical.
I've not seen a
Irish,
picture
but
of Becky
it's
Lynch
all right
drinking
when it's
Guinness.
Seamus.
I've seen pictures of Seamus drinking Guinness.
All right, I got Google.
But I also kind of feel that Seamus is the type of Guinness drinker that will always remind you it's better in Ireland. And to be fair to Seamus, if he was saying that, that is 100% true. Guinness in Ireland is but so much, and it's not even like a little bit. It's infinitely better than Guinness in any other country. It slaps. Drew, I can see Drew as a whiskey man myself. I can see Drew sipping on a whiskey, straight, no ice, just raw dogging it, a raw dogged whiskey.
I think if you're drinking room temperature whiskey, I think you're a masochist, bro. Like I don't get any enjoyment from room temperature whiskey other than like the burning sensation. It's quite like weirdly enjoyable, I guess.
Or straight from the bottle. Either of them is quite questionable.
Yeah, I don't know. When whiskey's cold, like it actually feels like I'm drinking something like worth drinking.
My issue with ice in
Controversial,
whiskey,
I know, but
yeah, I mean, my issue with ice in whiskey is that when it melts, it waters down you, and I don't like the taste.
But that's why you're not drinking it with ice. You're drinking it with rocks.
Yeah, so I've got some of those rocks that you put in the freezer, so then you just chuck it and you drink. I would 100% agree with that. Nice cold flavor to it, but also not melting.
Yeah,
I think that's where I'd go. I don't drink straight whiskey very often. Not since I was like 18, was I drinking out the bottle of straight whiskey. Carl knows all about that one.
I wish I didn't.
That's a story for another day.
That is a long story for another day.
Probably not on the podcast either. Ask us in person. If you see either me or Carl in person at an event or something, ask me about it there.
Yeah, so the Becky Lynch law of drinking Guinness.
Yeah.
She's drank it once with Stone Cold in a segment. Don't know why. It's because I'm reading Stone Cold rather than Steve Austin. She drank it once with Steve Austin. Other than that, we don't know anything further.
I think you get CM Punk to have a drink with Steve Austin. I mean, that's like, never had Broken Skull IPA, by the way. Would like to try it. Not had it yet.
God, he's not sending it yet. Not after this shameful display of an episode.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I've enjoyed. What do you mean? I've enjoyed this episode. I think we've had a lot of fun here. I think it's been an enjoyable one to record. Very much so.
I think, you know what? Maybe one day we have a drink of every wrestler's alcohol. So, like, do you think we have a drink of... I'm not saying your version of it. Dwayne Johnson's drink. We have Cody Rhodes' shit. We have a couple of Stone Cold beers.
We could do that on an episode, right? Do a little taste test of them. And the longer the episode goes on, the more incoherent it gets.
Yeah, there is a reason that we don't ever turn up drunk or drink during these episodes. And it's to save our souls, really. We wouldn't be making it far.
Me and Carl like a drink. It must be said. We like a drink. We go, we drink quite a bit. Mansfield Town. A few drinks before.
Yeah.
Good fun. Done that a few times. Ilkeston Town. Good fun. A few drinks before. It's got off the rails, Carl. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the episode. I've enjoyed talking about wrestlers and what they might have as a little tipple. Maybe we'll do a part 2 one day. Not anytime soon. We want to let this one settle.
Ever.
I've got so many more names. Let this one settle, like a nice wine. Bring it back to tap.
Okay. How about I hit you with one then, and then we'll end it.
Okay.
Let me think. Let me think of the GOAT. John Cena. What's he drinking?
I think, and I purposely didn't pick John Cena. I think John Cena might be one of the hardest ones. Because
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know what he's drinking.
This guy could go anywhere with it. He definitely could be the kind of guy that like drinks beer. I could definitely see him being a beer drinker, but he's very much a body temple type guy. So I don't think he wants to put beer in himself. I could definitely see him maybe a Sprite. He looks like he'd love a Sprite. Not a 7-Up. It'd have to be a Sprite. No, a Sprite's better than 7-Up, infinitely. Okay. Right? I could see him definitely crushing a couple of Sprites. Could you see him drinking? Current John Cena.
Alcohol?
Could you see him getting a bit turned? I don't think I could. I'd be surprised.
Yeah, it's just like, there are some wrestling figures that you could imagine misbehaving. John Cena, though, I can't even imagine him misbehaving.
No.
I feel like he's waking up in the morning, he's getting some strawberries, some bananas, and he's having like a strawberry and banana smoothie or some shit.
Yeah. And I do you know what? I join him on that a little bit. It's a nice way to start the day. Some vitamins, some minerals. Get yourself, feeling good, feeling loose.
You know what else helps you wake up in the morning?
Yeah, go on.
A coffee, like wrestling coffee this morning / midday / whenever you released it.
We release them in the evening, but we always record them in the morning because that's when we have our morning coffee.
Yes. Interesting fun fact.
Fun fact for you all. Right, we're going to go. We're going to leave it there. I think that we've covered wrestlers' drinks quite well. It's been a fun episode to record. Part 2, we'll record it a little bit wrecked and see how it goes.
No, we won't.
No, we won't. No, we absolutely won't.
No,
the last thing I want to say on this episode, though, because it's very important to say this, Carl. Please drink responsibly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's drink responsibly. And listen to THP Wrestling. Maybe just pop us on, go for a nice walk. Don't drink anything. Just THP Wrestling in your ears. Just let the day
drink
go by.
Some water.
Drink some water. Always
responsibly.
Water. I drink genuinely. I drink 2 liters of water a day without fail.
Yeah, I don't do that.
That's why my skin's so porcelain looking. No spots here, boy. Anyway, thank you for listening. I'm going to end it there because I think Carl's going to crash out if I don't.
It's just, I see the minutes pile up at the end. As you think of another thing to say.
You got any final words before we go?
No. No, I'm not.
That's probably for the best. Right. Thank you for listening, guys and girls. And we'll see you next time.